What's happening, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome back to another week of human subsistence. I'm Z Garcia, and I'll be doing a live Q&A with you. You provide the Q's, I'll provide some of the A's, and we're going to have a good time. Good morning to you. That's a go juice. Wake up fuel. All right, let me go look over here, see what's going on. Good morning. I have questions already. Wow. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Sophia. Somebody said they're seeing spots. I know, my background was crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Gator Dave, good morning. Camille, good morning. There is nobody watching this. That's all right. We'll just talk amongst ourselves. So I got a question already. I'll go ahead and jump into that. Hey, Z, when do the top 100s start? And will it be just you and Tom and the People's Choice? Yes, that's correct. We'll have a third person doing the People's Choice, reading those out loud. But yes, Tom and myself, and they will be starting, when are they starting? But they're starting, come on, what is it, the 6th, I think? Yeah, next week. Next week they're starting. All right. What is your favorite Shakespeare play to watch, and what is your favorite Shakespeare character to perform? I haven't done that much Shakespeare. Favorite play to watch is probably The Tempest. Favorite character to perform? I don't know. I'm good with whatever, I guess. I don't have a preference, I guess is what I'm saying. I prefer other classical writers myself, like Moliere. I think is more fun than Shakespeare. Brought to you by tap water. No, man. But almost. Favorite holiday food and drink? Eggnog. Why is Race for the Galaxy better than Alien Artifacts in your opinion? We're not loving Alien Artifacts, but haven't tried Race yet. Why is Race better than Alien Artifacts? Why is it better? Well, they're both fairly abstracted games. I think Race for the Galaxy has more going on. I think it's a more complicated game. I think there's also more variability between the different paths to victory and actions you can take in Race for the Galaxy versus Alien Artifacts. In Alien Artifacts, if you pursue a civilization that has a lot of ships, right? So a lot of spaceships. That feels similar to if you have a civilization where you're pursuing a lot of planetary exploits and discovery. And it's kind of similar mechanically to if you do, the other thing. In Race for the Galaxy, it feels different. The actions look and feel different if you go militaristic, or if you explore alien planets, which are the big expensive ones. Or if you just produce and consume a lot of things, like produce and sell. So it feels different. It's more diverse. All right, what do we got? Gosu says DJ Psycho. That's kind of scary. Gosu is my favorite game. Do you enjoy it? I do enjoy it. Yes, I used to own it. I no longer own it, but I liked it. Or I do like it. Zachary Valentin is asking, who is the real Z Garcia? Come on now, I can't answer that. I don't know if there is an answer. Such are the mysteries of life. I don't know. Okay, what's your favorite game from a Spanish-speaking country? I don't know, guys. There are a few companies from Spanish-speaking countries that put out some neat stuff. But I can't pick a game specifically that I think was like amazing. I know that each year, as we go to Essen each year, I keep seeing more and more games from other places in the world, Spanish-speaking countries or otherwise, that are just putting out neat, professional-looking games, very well finalized games. I don't know if I can pick a favorite necessarily, but I've reviewed some of them on the channel that I really like. That new Orb Hunters game that I reviewed not too long ago, that's from Spain, I think. All right, Kabuki Kid is here. Finally. Hey, we can get started. Thank you for joining us, Kabuki Kid. It's always a pleasure to have you here. All right. Michel Racine says, you've done a few top solo videos. How about a 3-4 times a year? See, when you say 3-4 times, I'm thinking music. What's going on? How about a 3-4 times a year solo update? Okay, sure. Like updates to what I've played solitaire and all that. Sure, yeah, I could definitely see myself doing more of that. And I might even, if I have the time in this upcoming year, do take another stab at playing through a campaign of something solitaire and streaming that and having you guys join me for some of that, some solo fun. What are some of your favorite music genres and bands? I like general rock, like alternative rock, REM type stuff. I like REM. I like industrial music. So, KMFDM or Nine Inch Nails or stuff like that. I like older stuff. I like oldies. I like a lot of the Motown stuff, and I like just rock from the 60s. That's the big ones. Those are the big ones. And then I also like, I guess I should mention, I said alternative, so newer stuff like Marcy Playground, I really like them, stuff like that. All right, what else we got? Hi, Z. Hello, Ireland Rebecca. I like that name. I'm sure I get it. Ireland and Rebecca is from there. Still like it. Hi, Z. Do you have any tips for solo games that will teach me each different game mechanic? Okay. Not really, but I can try to tell you kind of what they do. So, all right, so you've got Friday as kind of a deck building game, and you've got there are some roll and move games in the Oniverse series of games. There's some Yahtzee style mechanisms in there. You're asking, I think, more of the newer mechanisms, right? I mean, you can learn a worker placement game by playing Atlantis Rising. Technically, you can play that solitaire, so there's that. I guess you'd have to tell me the mechanisms. I don't, it's too big a question. Dutch Yoda and Ireland Rebecca. Now we're fighting crime. Hey Z, if you play Thunderbirds, do you play the base game or do you add an expansion? I usually have at least a little piece of one of the expansions thrown in it, because the expansions are kind of modular, so I usually have something more than just exactly what came in the original box at this point. I haven't played in a while, though. Oh no, it jumped. It straight jumped way to the bottom. I gotta go back up and find things. Hold up. Oh, there's a lot more here than I thought. Cool, it always surprises me. There are humans watching now. I have a question here from a guy named Sam Haley, who says, who do you want to punch in the throat more, Tom or Roy? I like to combine them in my mind, you see. I call them ROM. And really, it's one punch delivered to both. It's kind of, like that, those chain mails that people send online filled with throat punches. That's how I think of it in my mind. And if you ever see me awake or wake from a slumber on which I have a smile on my face, I was probably smacking ROM, was it? Because the other way is toy. That'd be weird. ROM in the throat. This is going on way too long. Why are you watching this, Sam? Go do something productive. What's wrong with you, man? Wasting your time. I'm really lost. Hold on. Z, how do you feel with 2019 compared to the rest of the decade? Would you consider 2019 a weak year? No, I thought it was a good year. I thought it was a very strong year. You're a fan of games from French designers. Have you ever been to a convention in France? I have not. I have never been there. I've been to Paris for like a day, but I've never been to a convention. What are some games you love but are terrible at and never win? I don't know. I'm sure a ton of them, and I can't think of any now. Hi, Z. Love your work. Do you find the Empires of the North solo scenarios too easy? No, I thought it was okay. I thought they're fine. I mean, yeah, they're fairly easy to win. I don't necessarily want to get crushed. I still like usually winning, and then I can compare my score to what they're calling as like the threshold. But if you are thinking it's too easy, it's quite easy to adjust the target score you should get, right? What was your favorite PC console game or gaming moment in 2019? I'm usually way behind on that kind of stuff, so I couldn't tell you, but I did play. One game I did play this year, that came out this year, was Outer Worlds, and I really like it. I think it's great. Finally tried Onirim, and I stink. But I like the game. Which of the expansions do you like best? I like the one with the dead ends, whatever that's called. I think it's something in dead ends. It's been a while since I looked at the rulebook. That one, that's my favorite. David Robertson, I apologize, said, my girlfriend showed me Dice Tower. Happy holidays, everyone. I'm glad she did. Happy holidays and welcome. Endgame says, Z, how often do you purge games from your personal collection? It feels like all the time. I'm always, if not necessarily purging, then thinking about purging or writing down games I might want to purge, or it's like an ongoing thing for me. I like tidiness, so I'm always thinking about trimming the collection a little bit. Do you all have a top 10 real-time escape puzzle game list? If not, would you guys consider doing one? I don't know if we have one, but those are very separate things. Real-time versus escape room. I guess timed is what you mean. That could be an interesting idea if we can phrase it correctly to tie these things together. All right. Vincent says, hey, yo, Z, how ya doing? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and your family at the Dice Tower. Thank you very much. Same to you, Vincent. Ryan says, Z, when you play Base Pandemic, do you choose your role or follow the instructions and randomly deal out the rolls? I do it randomly, unless if I'm teaching someone new, I'll give them something that feels powerful, manageable, and exciting, and it really feels like they have a very concrete, easy to understand special power. Give them the scientist or something. But usually if I'm playing with people who know or I'm playing solitaire, I do it randomly, yeah. All right. All right, what do we got? Will I start calling Tom Tommy V for you? Nope. Call him boss, sir. Back in a Kickstarter or waiting for retail? It depends what the game is, right? Because a lot of the time, whatever you're backing on Kickstarter has more content in it than anything you'll be able to get at retail. It's a bit of a gamble. You just have to decide if the extra stuff you might get is worth it. All right, let's see. Most anticipated holiday in 2020? I don't really have one. What's your favorite indie movie ever? Shawshank Redemption. I know that's technically an indie movie, so maybe. I think it's technically an indie movie, right? I think you mean more indie than that. The Fountain. Z struck me as a ska man. I'm a scat man. Any more Talking Towers planned? No, no, we stopped doing those. It was very difficult to logistically, like behind the scenes stuff was extremely difficult to get everybody together at the same time and record. So it just became problematic to keep that series going. It was, with everything else going on, it was just too difficult to keep it consistent for one thing, and I want that. I want something to come out every 2 weeks if it's supposed to, and it was just not working out. Is the Dice Tower doing any pop culture lists this year? For sure, you know it. We'll do something. Yeah, we love doing those. What's your solo go-to game nowadays? Arkham Horror LCG, I think. It's been a bit since I got back to it. I got to get it back on the table, but yeah, Arkham LCG. And then immediately after that, did you finish Dunwich Legacy? Still playing Arkham. Did I finish Dunwich? It's been a bit. I think I did. But yeah, I'm still into the game. I don't play that often because, well, I'm playing other stuff. But yeah, I do like it. I'm loving it. Somebody's quoting REM lyrics now. That's great. It starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes, an aeroplane. Lenny Bruce is not afraid. Blah, 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 blah. Skinny puppy, yeah. Do you like Ministry? Sure. All right, let's see. What are you in the UK next? I don't know. Maybe for UKGE. Did I use board games when I taught drama, like as a teaching tool? Rarely. I played a couple of party games and stuff in the classroom, but as a tool to help me get some point across, not really. Do you have any anticipated Kickstarter games you are looking forward to? And looking forward to backing? No, because I don't know what's coming up, and I'm not that invested in that aspect of it. Games that Kickstarter and haven't delivered yet, and I'm excited to see them. Yes, the main one being Cleopatra and the Society of Architects. That second version of that looks great. Can't wait to get that. Oh, I lost my place. I can't find my place when I'm with you, and I hate it. And I think I got it. There we go. Did I play this War of Mine in solo? No, I tried. I borrowed that game from work when it came in, whenever Tom reviewed it. And I took it home, I set it up, I started reading the rules, and it was an absolute headache. I tried for about half an hour to figure out what was going on, what I should be doing. I ended up putting it all back in the box and bringing it back in the next day. I did not play that game really. So, no, I did not play Solitaire. I haven't played it at all. It looks just very dense, and maybe the rule book editing wasn't to my liking. I don't know. It just did not work for me. Z, do you have any game designs in the works? And if not, do you plan in the future to design any games? No, I don't think so. I don't have anything in the works. I'm not a game designer. So no. There are so many good games. Every time I even consider the possibility of putting a game together, I just have to glance at a shelf near me and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna, no. Is Ethnos still in your collection? Yes. Have you heard anything about an expansion ever coming out? No, I don't know. Z, have you played Nemesis? I have not. What games did you play during the holidays? I played a couple of things. Played Atlantis Rising again, and I played like Raptor. I played a few small things. I tried. It was like a chance to play older things that I might not get a chance to play, and I'm not sitting down to play just for work. So I was glad to do that a little bit. Boop, 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 boop. Do you know of a trick-taking game where the cards are double suited? Sure. There is a game called oh jeez. There's a game there's a trick-taking game which has it has beakers and vials and test tubes and stuff. I forget what the name's called, but each beaker or whatever has in it liquids of multiple colors. They are the suits. And one can have a single color in the beaker, and one can have 3 colors, and it's all of those suits. You are playing cards to take one color and avoid one color. And if I remembered what it was called, I would tell you. But I don't. Hello, Zia's tastes change. Have you a game you've only played once, dismissed immediately, but would now consider trying again? Probably. You know, there's a couple of times I've done that, where I got rid of a game 8 years ago, and I see it somewhere, and I think, you know, this wasn't so bad. Why did I get rid of this game? I enjoyed that game. I have fond memories of that. I see it on the cheap somewhere, buy it up. And I enjoy sort of that, you know, the excitement of like, I found this again. This will be cool. And then I play it. And while I might even have more fun than I did originally, it's never a 360, you know, or a 180, not a 360. That's the same place I started. It's never a 180. It's never, I got rid of this game after I played it once or twice, and now, my goodness, I could never see myself letting this game go from my collection. It just hasn't happened like that yet. But yeah, my tastes shift, you know. I hope that answers your question. Hey Z, do you watch the Super Bowl? No, haven't in years. I think I watched it once over at a friend's house. Let's see, Filthy Humans. What do we got? Have you been to a board game convention, a French board game convention? No. Did you guys ever finish Rise of Queensdale? No. Sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied. Do you know if you or Tom are going to Origins 2020 yet? I don't know. Hi Z, have you tried Abomination the Air Frankenstein? Yes. If yes, do you think it is worth to have in the game library? I don't know that, but I hated it. Is there a game you wish you could play more, but don't for whatever reason? I like almost all of them, yes. And the reason is I don't have time. Why is my name back to front, says Ireland Rebecca. I'm called Rebecca Ireland. Anyhow, can you suggest a beginner solo game to teach me worker placement, please? One Punch Man. All right, Rebecca Ireland, worker placement. Sure, I will give you... I keep saying it, but Atlantis Rising is a good one for that. It's got a worker placement mechanism, but it's push your luck. It's push your luck worker placement. It's hard to get a worker placement game to make sense for a solitaire session. The very nature of worker placement is I take something that will no longer be available to other people. You deny others options. The only thing that makes sense to me is you deny those options from yourself later, or you might or might not take that option by the time it resolves. And Atlantis Rising would be that second one, and I think it's great. I hope that helps. Z-Man has Oniverse. Is there another publisher that produces a solo-like collection of games? Not that I know of. What are some of your favorite custom component upgrades that you have seen? I know Tom has put toy dinosaurs in Dinosaur Island. I'm not a big custom component guy, but I love coins. So metal coins in games is one of my favorite things to upgrade, and I will likely be okay with that switch. Whereas, like the resin bits, the little, brick that looks like brick, and bread that's actually made of bread, that's not a thing. I don't necessarily like those component upgrades because they no longer look like the little images on cards or the board or whatever, and I want that one-to-one imagery. It's easier for usage for me, and I think it makes teaching the game a little easier. It's another extra tiny step to go from that illustration means this thing that looks not like that. What are you looking forward to on the cruise? The cruise is amazing. So everything? Games for sure, but also we're going to one new port for sure. So I'm looking forward to that. I want to check that out. Seeing everybody there is neat. The dinners there are fantastic. It's a smaller, personal. It's fun being around everyone because it just feels way more relaxed in that setting. To be able to sit down, play a game, I don't feel rushed. I don't feel like, I need to go to this thing and do that. Now we have events, but it's just less. There's less stress there, That's kind of the vibe is what I'm looking forward to, I guess. Okay. Got it. Ryan says Empires of the North looks interesting, but I'm nervous about buying. What other games does it play like? Well, if you've played Imperial Settlers or 51st State, you have at least an idea of what it might play like. If you like those, then you might be on the right track. Greetings from Estonia, says Oscar. Hello. I answered that already about the talking tower. That one I stopped doing. That's my short answer to that. Which is your favorite pandemic spin-off? Iberia. Are there any games you play on a regular basis, like once a week or once a month? No. Let's see. Happy holidays, happy holidays. Really like 51st State. Does Empires of the North, is it different enough to own both? Yeah, they're pretty different. They are not the same thing. I would say, if you were asking me, I have 51st State, is it worth getting Imperial Settlers? Then I might be like, well, maybe, yeah, it depends what you like, the theme. They're not identical, so they are different. Empires of the North is different enough, you know. So yeah, I don't have any qualms about saying you could own both of those. Have I tried the Roman Banners expansion? Yes, I have. There's a review of that coming soon. Death by Skynet or death by meteor? I'll take the meteor death, thank you. Save that. Save it for the rapid fire at the end, though. Plus, why would you make me want to think about death right now? What's wrong with you? I need more of this. Oh, save me energy juice. Where are we at? Oh no, We Game Together isn't here. That's it. That's it. How do you feel about Tom's flamboyant wardrobe? I feel nothing one way or the other. Nah, it's fine. He likes to dress that way, and that's great. I'm happy that he does. What? Do you play many board games on mobile devices? Not really. Usually, if I'm playing on my phone, it is Sudoku, because I'm about to go to sleep or something. Would I rather adopt Baby Yoda or Baby Groot? Come on, what kind of question is this? Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda is life. I'm going to show you this. Let's see. Baby Yoda, yes. Have you played the madness that is Anomia? Yes, I have, Luke. I like Anomia, man. It's cray-cray. What is your favorite board game phone app? Sudoku. No, it's probably like if I have to pick a real board game, Neuroshima Hex, I think. Okay, what else? Do you like Pass Tally? I don't remember which one that is. What would you raise a glass of, ideally, at New Year's? I don't know. I guess it depends what company I'm in. But probably a nice rum or something. I think that's what you're asking. Some of these questions are getting weird, what is going on? Some guy now is asking me, why is my couch wet? What is happening? What's going on? This is strange. Q&A. This is not an ask me anything. Just calm down. Rebecca says, why are all your hats so knackered? What do you mean? It's distressed because I'm cool like that. I don't know. They come like this. I'm not doing it to them. What is your favorite game using the American politics theme? No. If somebody new to the hobby loves Carcassonne, what would be another good tile laying game? Alhambra, maybe? What's another good one? I like that. That's a classic in my opinion. Yeah, I'll go with that because I got too many questions. Do you de-rank your ratings on BGG? Do you mean... Oh, I misread that. I did misread that. You said re-rank. Yes, I do. I can no longer drink this. I can read the words when I drink you, but I love it. Yes, I love how. But I something. Games for New Year's Eve. The Bloody Inn. What will be the first New Year resolution you will give up on? I'm not going to make any, so none. Did you finish all the cases in Deadline? No, I didn't. Not yet. I'm saving it like a, because I'm gonna get around to it so soon. I'm sure. I like to delude myself. Do you have a favorite promo from this year? From our promos coming out? Is that what you're asking? I don't know what you mean, or like a promo that came out for something else over the year. I'm not sure what the question is. Okay, let's see. Can you confirm that Ignacy is allowing other designers to come up with their own cases for detective? I cannot confirm that because I haven't heard that. And then Garrett says, I'm making jerk chicken. That is not a question. Cool. Have you played the Masters of Orion board game? No. Have you seen the latest Star Wars movie? Yes. What's your opinion on the whole Disney trilogy? It's fine. Can we expect some new games based on the last movie? Probably. I don't know. I thought the whole trilogy, I just kind of stopped caring because of everybody screaming about it so much. That's a thing about it, that if it stopped being some filmmaker's movie and became like the internet's movie. And then they had to adjust because of the shouting online from the first one to the second one, and then they had to adjust for the third one because of all the shouting, like way more shouting online. I don't know, I just stopped caring that much. I was so not excited to see this last one at the movie theater. I saw it, I thought there was a lot of backpedaling from the last one, so they feel made for petulant fans. So I just wasn't that excited. It's fine, they're fine. I'll put them on and, and watch them kind of disconnected from it. Are you going to play Pandemic Legacy 3 with Tom after it comes out? You know it. What's your favorite solo game? Top 100 is coming up soon. Z, what are your thoughts on the game Innovation? I hate it. Z, do you know anything about the new Beastie Bar expansion coming out? Well, it's not an expansion. If we're thinking of the same thing, it's not an expansion. It's a new version of the game. I do know about it, and there will be a review of that coming soon-esque. What is your current ranking of the Honorverse games? Good Lord. I'll give you kind of a rough top 3, okay? Because I don't know. I'd have to look at them all. It's early on a Monday, y'all. What do you think is in here? I can feel my lists when I'm home. Oh, I'm getting some sediment. This belongs in a museum. Onirim. And then the 2 dice ones would be next, which is the gotta look up things, don't I? Hold on. Huh. Okay, guys, I'm looking stuff up, all right? Just chill. Give me a second. You asked. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. So Onirim, then Arion, Nautilian, and then after that, then Sylveon, and then the other 2 or whatever. Okay? Cool. Back to it. Have I played Urbion? Yes, I own that one. What do I think? I think it's the weakest one, and I think that's why they haven't really prioritized reprinting it. Have I played Chronicles of Frost? No, I don't know what that is. No. Favorite Carcassonne expansion? Inns and Cathedrals? No. Traders and Builders. That's the one. Traders and Builders is my favorite. Crazy Lab is the game I was thinking about. That is correct. Thank you very much, Craig. You know your stuff. And you're clearly more awake than I am myself. Am I looking forward to the new Big Book of Madness expansion? Absolutely. I was hoping it was going to come out at Essen, and it wasn't there. But yes, I am looking forward to it. Have I heard Targi expansion finally coming to the U.S.? I haven't played it. You're asking if I've played it with pay stubs. No, I've been hearing it's supposed to be coming, yes. I don't know when it's coming. But I would like for that to happen today. Hi, Z. It was great to meet you at PAX. Helping you complete your collection of the other 7 sins. Ah, yes, baby. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Awesome sauce. So good. Do you keep the old stuff when you upgrade, like the cardboard coins? How about expansion boxes? Unlikely. Sometimes I'll keep the coins. The box I won't. Will you guys ever do a series of top 10s for games in certain price ranges? It's a little trickier to do that because precisely what you're saying, the prices are, they fluctuate. I don't know, maybe. My goodness. I don't know what's happening, y'all. Where am I even? I just lost it again. Oh, I lost it. I can't find it. I lost it. Which is better for 2, Pioneer Days or Old West Empresario is what it's supposed to be. I really liked Old West Empresario. I'm going to go with that. All right, where am I? I answered some of this other stuff. I don't have a favorite mage in Res Arcana. Favorite fruit. Favorite fruit. It depends if it's the flavor or eating the fruit. Well, I'm going to say watermelon. That's a safe one. Thoughts on Silver and Gold? I think it's great. If you could make your own character in Pandemic, what would the character be able to do? It would be able to win, cure the whole world, or maybe have one of the diseases mutate, coming into contact with another virus, create a new super virus in which you swap out those cubes with new cubes colored half blue, half black, and they do something. I'm going to work on it. It's a work in progress. Have you tried the Apocalypse expansion for the others? What do you think about it? I think I have. I like all that stuff. I like all the other stuff. Love the work you do for the hobby. Keep being awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. What did you get for Christmas? What was your favorite? I posted a picture on Instagram of one of the things I got for Christmas, which was this really cool book that is used to track your scenarios in Arkham Horror LCG. And the whole thing is custom made, and it's got like a stamped logo on it, and the pages inside are really cool. They give you like a breakdown of, it's like the back of the scenarios, the stuff you would keep track of, but in this really neat leather book. It's amazing looking. Anyway, if you want to see what I'm talking about, just go look at my Instagram. How do you guys determine who's going to review which game? There's a couple of ways that happens, but usually it's If we both happened to play it, whoever likes it more will review it, just to give a game the best, possible outlook. Otherwise, if whoever it captivates, whoever it speaks to, will probably be reviewing it because, again, it's likely to end up being a stronger review. That's the short answer to that. Do you like traveling solo? Not really. Have you ever considered singing in a choir? What am I doing right now? Do you find it hard not to boss people around in pandemic when they have not played it before? No, just don't do it. Don't. The only reason those people who boss people around in pandemic do it is because they need to win. I don't need to win. It's fine. You don't know how to play that well the first time. We might lose. So what? If any fruit could take over the world, which do you think would likely be the most cruel to humans? How about like some sort of demon star fruit? The stars are right for sugary pulp. I don't know. If you were a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, which one would you be and why? Look, I can't tell them apart. I really can't. I'm sorry. I know that everybody's got a favorite, but they're all the same thing. They have different weapons, and they have colors that go with those weapons, and personalities. I can't tell them apart. Having said all that, Donatello. Okay. Speaking of distress, do you like it as a style in furniture as well? I do not. I don't like that. Like distressed looking furniture is not my thing. No. Do I consider Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yeah. What do you mean? Of course. Ho, ho, ho. Are you nearsighted or farsighted? I am. This is always weird. Let me think about it. I see things close, so I am nearsighted because I need these to see things that are far away. Right? I can read without these. There you go. English is tricky. Does Empires of the North replace 51st State for you? No. How many New Year's traditions does your family force you to participate in? Eat 12 grapes, jump up at midnight, run around the house with luggage, etc. That's great. We used to do the grapes when I was younger. But now, I won't do any of that stuff anymore. But yeah, I get that one. The others, jump up at midnight thing I haven't heard of. The running around the house with luggage, I haven't heard of. The 12 grapes at midnight thing, yes. A little bit of champagne or something. 12 grapes, yeah. That's funny. That brought back memories, man. Are they drugging your drink, Z, to stop you leaving? Blink twice if you need help. No, I'm good. Have you ever played Empires of the Void 2? I think we played that live. And I don't remember it. So, whatever that says, it's just not my type of thing, I think. Favorite promo from this year and promo from anywhere? Oh, Jeepers Creepers. I don't know. Dude. That's nuts. I don't know. I barely remember what I played this weekend. Do you still like any of the Paco games? Yeah, sure. I like several of those. I still own about 6 of them. I answered that already. Are they reprinting Silver and Gold? I have no idea. I assume so. I think it's doing okay. All right, let me see if I can try to catch up a little bit here, y'all. I'm a little behind. Okay. What is your favorite treat or food so far from the food unboxings? I think, honestly, my favorite was those pork, no, I was going to say pork. I don't know why. I don't even like pork. The potato chips that tasted like fried eggs has been my favorite. I don't even remember what it was called or where it was from, but that stuff was amazing. Good theater-themed games. It's always Shakespeare. That's the one that I say. There's not that many. Just got Arkham Horror, the living card game. What is the best expansion? Just get them in order if you can find them. I wouldn't say like one stands head and shoulders above the rest of them. Just get it in the order it came out. It tells a good story that way. Pans L. Jones says, why does Tom review so many more games than you? It's because he has a built-in game group and at home with kids. So that's one. He goes and gets a lot of people to play whatever he's reviewing. 2, and he does not edit his own reviews. 3, I do. I'm also doing a lot of other stuff, right? So that's largely it. Whoa. What else? What is the worst game you have ever reviewed? Oh man, no way. When I said Donatello for the Turtles, by the way, I was kidding. I really don't know which ones they are. So if somebody's saying, oh, you're a Raphael, okay, cool, I don't really know. What is your favorite racing board game? Downforce, I think, at this point. I really like Downforce. All right, am I caught up? Oh, snap! Space Explorer says, best game to make my wife love me again. You know what you... Pandemic. Just, let's stick with the classics. Is there anything else here I want to answer? All right, everybody. I think that's it. Let's go ahead and do... best Omniverse games to start with. My goodness, there's a lot of these questions. Onirim. Good Lord. Let's do a quick this or that. You can go with this or you can go with that. Quick fire round, whatever you call it. Give me an A or B choice, and I will tell you my preference, maybe. What did you do before the Dice Tower? I used to teach. I still like Downforce more than Camel Up. I have a brother-in-law who only wants to play games where he has to be the winner. Is there a co-op game out there that might grab him into playing more co-ops? Pandemic didn't work. So he, who only wants to play games where he has to be the winner? What? So he only will play a game if he knows he will win? Don't play games with them? I don't know what to tell you, man. It sounds awful. All right, here we go. Hamlet or Macbeth? I'm not in a theater, right? No. Hamlet. Glasses or contact lenses? I've done both, but glasses are easier and less harsh on my peepers. Rum with ice or no ice? No ice. What? What's wrong with you, you monster? Unless it's a rum and coke, then go to town because you're, whatever. Agricola or a Galaxy Trucker? I don't like either one that much, but Agricola is better. Galaxy Trucker I truly despise. Monolith Arena or Neuroshima Hex? They're both great. They're both very similar. There is more to Neuroshima Hex, and I like that theme, so I'll say Neuroshima Hex. A donut or Donatello? Oh man, for sure, a donut. I can tell them apart. That's a jelly-filled donut. Today, Atlantis Rising or Pandemic? Today, neither. I'm not gonna play either one. I'm busy. Mountain bike or hiking? Biking. Mountain bike. Baseball cap or fedora? Baseball cap. Cornflakes or Rice Krispies? Ooh, Rice Krispies, man, especially in the treat formation. Rice Krispie treat. Oh no! Why do you leave me at my weakest? Karaoke or performing on stage? Oh, they're such different things. I like both of those. Cake or cheesecake? Cheesecake. Coke or Pepsi? I like Pepsi better. Watching paint dry or playing 6 NIMT with 9 AP players? I'll play 6 NIMT. Muppets or Sesame Street? Muppets. Robin or Nightwing? Nightwing. I don't know him that well. Mango or avocado? Mango. Azúcar. Ay, dame un poquitico de mango. Pasteles con salsa o sin salsa? Con salsa, I guess. Back to teaching or back to studying? Back to teaching, I guess. Bungee jumping or skydiving? No. Red Bull or Monster? I don't like the taste of Red Bull, so Monster. Left or right? Right. This or that? Teach older kids or younger kids? Older. Hamburgers or hot dogs? Both good, but I'll go with hot dogs. Teaching TI4, teaching a college course. Those are not really comparable. I will teach TI4. Power of flight or power to breathe underwater? That's good stuff. Breathe underwater. Horrified or Mansions of Madness? Very different. I can't really pick one over the other. Thunderstone or Ascension? I like Ascension a little bit better. Crucible or Death of a Salesman? Death of a Salesman is a better play. North or South Dakota? Oh, I am a big East Dakota fan. I don't know the difference out. I couldn't tell you. They're both great, I'm sure. Am I going into labor today or tonight? Amy, it'll be late tonight. Soup or salad? Salad. I'm not a big soup person. Tom or Sam? Sam for sure. White chocolate or milk chocolate? I like white chocolate better, but I'm not a big chocolate person anyway. Pen or pencil? I like pens better. What? I don't know. Rum and Coke or whiskey and Coke? Rum and Coke. Gummy bears or gummy worms? I like the worms, I guess. What time is it? Yeah. Hold on, there's some good stuff coming up. Ice School with kids or adults? I don't really like it that much, to be honest, but I guess I'll say kids. Candied bacon or candied jerky? That candied bacon stuff is nuts. I had some of that, and I don't want to say that this is largely filled with candied bacon, but I'm not going to say it's not filled with candied bacon. Not. Oh, so bacony. Card drafting or trick taking? I like card drafting better. Board games or video games? I like both. I know you said LOL after that, but I do actually like both. I like video games tons. I don't play that many of them, again, time reasons, but it's a valid question. I guess I like board games more, but I like both. Peppermint or spearmint? I always forget, and I always look at the gum I'm buying or something, and I'm like, which one did I like? I go by colors. So I think spearmint. Deep Madness or Zombicide? Black Plague is what you mean. Black Plague. I'm not answering that. Babu Freak or Boba Fett? Huh, come on, man. What kind of question is that? Babu Freak? It goes like this. He goes like this. Hold on. Like that. That's Babu Freak right there. PlayStation or Xbox? I do like both. I play probably more Xbox. Dog or cat? Doggy. Flying or be invisible? Invisible. I like that. Mainly flying is not my thing, man. You keep giving me flying as the one choice. I don't like heights that much. Pancakes or French toast? French toast. Pie or cake? Pie, probably. Depends on the pie, but pie. Havana or Zacapa? They're both good. Yeah, they're both delectable choices. Eye lasers or flying? Eye lasers. Havana or Santiago de Cuba? La Habana. You probably mean the games, but I do like Havana. No, which one did I like better? I think I liked Santiago de Cuba better. They were both good games. Q&A or top 10? They're so different. I probably like a top 10 more just because I get to like talk to somebody. And there's also not a lot of, there's a lot of repetition on these that I have to just sort of filter and the thing moves and I lose my place. But people seem to like them. I mean, I think that's the main thing. Where at top 10, I'm having a lot more fun. And then that translates to you guys. When I'm doing a Q&A, I'm trying to give you fun. It's a different way of thinking of it. All right. Let me see. Drive 6 hours or fly for 10? That is a good question, man. I think I'd rather drive 6 hours. I haven't seen Joker yet, so I can't answer that question. Watching paint dry, being abducted by aliens. What kind of comparisons? Paint dry. Abducted by aliens? If you want to really throw me a curveball, you'd be asking me, do I want to get abducted by aliens or have the power to fly and I can't turn it off? But then I could just pick both and be like, aliens? I'm out, you know? I would fly away from aliens. Anyway, I think I've gone off the deep end here enough. Am I still playing Outer Worlds? I am a little bit. I'm kind of bouncing everywhere with games. I played last night, actually, I spent some time playing, what's it called? Stardew Valley? Yeah. I played Stardew Valley last night, man. I grew me some crops. I was like, watering them crops. I got a puppy dog. I cut some jelly fool. I was like, get out of my face, slime. Lots of things happened. All right, everybody, I am going to wrap this up. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I do always have a good time with you. I'm just glad you're taking time out of your day to come over here and throw some questions up and spend some time with me. Thank you very much. All right, I will see you again soon. Again, we got some other stuff coming up this week, so stay tuned for some of that. And that's going to be it. I am Z Garcia. You've been watching The Dice Tower, and I'm going to see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks so much for watching another Dice Tower video. If you enjoy our videos, subscribe to the channel for more fun, comprehensive board game coverage. Also, consider joining us at one of our events. Come to Dice Tower Retreat, a small, intimate gathering where gaming is king. Join us for Dice Tower Cruise, the largest board game cruise. Attend Dice Tower West in Las Vegas for gaming fun on the West Coast, or Dice Tower East in Orlando in sunny Florida. Dice Tower Conventions, the friendliest gaming conventions on Earth. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.